Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a rating your Doomstack video covering a Lizardmen Bastiladon Solar Engine Doomstack going up against Grimgor Ironhide, and so he's got 4 armies, and he's got it's got about 3 full stacks. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about with the Bastiladon Solar Engine because it's a point of contention with a lot of people. Some people, they think that Bastiladon Solar Engine is the way to go. Some people think that Stegadon is the way to go. I'm of the camp of Stegadon. So here are the strengths and weaknesses of the Bastiladon compared to regular Stegadons. 1, they are a little bit cheaper in upkeep. But if you're playing on the upper difficulties, the upkeep of an individual unit is less important than just keeping the number of armies that you have down. You just want to keep the supply lines down. So you want to make sure that your army can just take on as much as possible at any given time. So you just need fewer armies. So they do have a slightly lower upkeep. They've got slightly more armor. I don't know about their speed. I think it's about the same, but I'm not entirely sure. Bastiladon Solar Engines have 40 speed, whereas Stegadons have 50 speed. Now, I think that's one of the key differences. Now, there's been battles that I've had where I've essentially lost the initial engagement with the Stegadons, but they had that speed to run away from the melee infantry, and I was able to just harass the enemy long enough to keep out of melee with them and just shoot at them. Whereas Bastiladon Solar Engines with 10 speed lower, they simply wouldn't be able to do that, because units such as Biggins that have a 35 speed, it might seem like they'll be able to catch, these guys will be able to get out of their range, but the problem is that when a unit is pursuing another unit, they kind of have a bit of a speed boost, and I don't know exactly how much that is, but it's likely that they would actually catch them a little bit. Plus, enemy units do tend to have a fatigue resistance, so they tend to catch you if the speed is not significantly higher than them. Other things to take into consideration, I don't think it's got as good melee stats as Stegadons. I don't think they've got as much health. They do have higher missile damage, but they've got less ammunition, lower range, and they fire a lot slower. Anyway, let's just see how it goes. One thing about this is that this guy sent this one in on normal battle difficulty, and that might be why he thinks it's okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on very high battle difficulty. Now, the army that we're facing here, I don't think a Stegadon Doomstack would beat this. And I don't think that this Bastiladon Doomstack will beat it either. Not without magic, basically. We'll just have to see how that goes. But I don't want to rely on it because we're here to test out these units. But I'm going to give them the best chance they can at proving themselves. So what we want to do here, I usually like to set up my single entity artillery units like this. And I think I might have them stand fairly far back, because if we can manage to break the enemy units, they'll just run off the battlefield right away. I mean, same thing will apply to us, but if our units are breaking, they're pretty much dead anyway, because they've got decent leadership. Alright, so what I want to do here is send the Slan a little bit ahead, just to get their attention. Just pop down like a fireball or something, just get their attention to come at us. Okay, I could fireball the stone troll. Actually go for the river troll. Okay, so that this force here comes late. But now I gotta get back. Look at that, he's actually faster than the Bastiladons. Okay. I've also got this as well, that's useful. It's not going to do a lot, though. Alright, looking at Grimgor, he has got a fair amount of missile resistance, so it might be best just not shooting at him. He's not unbreakable, so I think the way that we're going to best handle Grimgor is just by defeating his army. If I can get him tied down fighting feral cold ones, that'd be better. Alright, let's see how these shots do. I expect they'll do a lot of damage per shot, but it's just the reload time, I think, that really turned me off from it. Just take a long time to shoot. Alright, I'm going to pop this in behind them there, just to keep them busy. Alright, we got incoming here. Oh, good. It worked. It turned around. That's what we want to see. Keep them back. Let these guys shoot for as long as possible. So we can see already that we really haven't used that much ammo, and they're already closing in on us. yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, move around the back over here. I really want this to be nice and tight. So, even trolls are faster than them. I guess they do have javelins of their own. With poison attack. But still, the Stegodons are 10 faster. Okay. Now that we're in melee, so let's see how they do. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I don't really want to cast a spell in there right now. Maybe here? Hang on, just wait. I could cast this and 6 wins. Alright, let's do that. And let's pop this down here. Alright, that looks like it's going to hit quite a few units. Careful where you're shooting. But damage so far, not too bad. Yep. Alright, pop that down there. Yeah, I'd really like to just keep Grimgor away, but he's going to be looking for things to kill. Alright, this guy over here needs to be killed before he kills our slant. I don't think they've got any wizards, but just pop that down. Okay, we've got to be getting in close together. If we want to get the most out of our magic, the tighter we can make our formation, the better. So, get out of there, get out of there. Get over here, fight together over here. I think there's pretty much no hope of killing Grimgor. Even if all of them were to fight him all at once, I don't think that'd be particularly good. That one's having a hard time. Kind of liked it better when Clawbot had actually regenerated health. Alright. Yep, let's pop that down there. Just try to kill off as many of these big uns as possible. They're going to be a big problem. We got more coming in here. There's the big un. Yeah, I mean, all that missile attack isn't really coming in handy when you're stuck in melee like this. This is where the extra range would have come in handy, so with the Stegodons, because they just fire for longer before they get here. Oh, this guy's back again. I don't think healing them is a great idea. I think we need to be dishing out damage. If I try to heal them, I'm just prolonging the inevitable. We need to inflict damage. Bounce of power is in our favor, though. Slightly. Oh yeah, magic time. Yeah, this has become a look at me, I'm a life slan. Look how strong I am video. Stay together, stay together. If I use the fireball, I'm probably not going to hit anything particularly good. That's not going to do anything. Just leave it in reserve. You guys over here. Okay, we're running low on magic, but soon we'll have another banishment for free. Got plenty of reserves, I need to recharge faster. This is why I think you should put some skink priests in your army, just for those extra arcane conduits. Yeah, Grimgor is... Of course he's beaten the crap out of us. What else can you expect? Try to stay away from him as much as possible. Okay, we've almost got enough magic for another one. I don't see how this is better than a Stegodon Doomstack at all. I don't see it. Like, they're not really inflicting very good damage. I mean, this is just some dude on the squig, and it's taken us ages to kill him. Alright, come on. We're starting to lose now. Trying to keep them blobbed up. And look at this dude here, I just can't fucking kill him. Just need to get him off the battlefield. Look at the kills on this life slam. He's doing a great job. Come on, need more guys in here. We can't kill Grimgor. What are we doing with this? Just, I don't know, chase some of them away. Terrible. Good, that guy's off the battlefield. And another one shows up, and now the big one's shooting at us. Oh, well, can't do much about that. We'll have another Dwellers Below soon. Hey! It's not looking too bad. I mean, it's... Oh, shit. That's not good. It's not the Bastiladons that did the job, that's for sure. Some of them, like, 20 kills. I don't think any of them have died, though. They're just... I think one of them just ran off the battlefield. Keep them back a bit. If we could get Grimgor off the battlefield or something, that would be amazing. Kind of need to surround him a bit better than this. I don't know. Not much magic. Wouldn't worry about too much. Oh, more reinforcements coming in. Yeah, Grimgor's just a tough nut to crack. There's another lord in there. Just make sure we protect the lifespan. If he dies, we're out. We're done. Ugh. I think we need to do another Dwellers Below on all these infantry once they arrive, and then we can focus on healing. Put that down there. Oh dear. Oh dear, our guys are being cowards. Do I have another? I don't have another one of those yet. Oh, shit. I gotta keep them in line. Well, that didn't last long. Grimgor might actually go down though, if this keeps up. I could use this. It gives us a bit of physical resistance. It actually won't help us against Grimgor though, because he's got magic attack. Yeah. Bouncer power's favorable, kind of. Kind of. It's all just going to matter about leadership. If this was on normal battle difficulty, we would be winning. Definitely. Because these guys here would have all left the battlefield. No, you're blocked. You can't come in over here. Oh, that's Grimgor. No, you can't leave. You're not allowed to leave. Stop it. You have to stay. Dipshit. Come on, finish off Grimgor. I don't think he's got any health potions or anything like that. Just finish him the fuck off. Oh god, he just won't go. Yeah, if it was on normal difficulty, he'd be out of here by now, for sure. Those extra combat modifiers are making a big difference. Stay here, you coward. Come on, surely a big dinosaur could beat a big spider. Stay here a little bit longer, guys. Just a bit more. Just pleading with my units. Oh, he's still got 1,000 health. I really would love to shoot. Maybe I should try to get some of these guys out of here and actually shoot from the flanks. Problem is that they're keeping all our leadership together like this. I have to keep them here. Ooh, he's fighting this lane. Maybe if we just get one out. Maybe, oh, I need more magic. I need more magic. And the Dwellers Below in there would be great. That guy's just going to have to hold them back for a bit. Grimgor's almost fucking gone. Come on, get rid of Grimgor. Nobody run. Nobody run. guy here is not anti-large, at least that one's getting fucked. No, just gotta keep healing. Come on, Grimgor's almost gone. Just a couple more hits. Come on, Slan boy. No, what are you doing? Don't leave. That spell's still in our favor. Just by a little bit. Turn around and shoot into this blob of... Actually, no, shoot this. We got rid of Grimgor. Cool. Alright, that means that one's gonna leave. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. It was all just about getting rid of Grimgor there. Now, we've freed up all of our units to just charge in there. Yeah, just focus on healing now. The infantry aren't gonna do shit. They're broken. There we go, there's the army losses. So yeah, I really wasn't confident that we would win that battle, but it really came down to the dwellers below. If we had Stegodons here, we did the exact same strategy, it would have still been tough, but if we did the exact same thing, we would have gotten a like, slightly better result, I think. Because if we have a look at the kills on these Bastiladons, none of them did like an amazing job. Not really. And they've still got a lot of their ammo. Like, I would have loved for them to just keep shooting, but, you know, they were just coming hard and fast at us. We can't net of ammo top them, unless you get a life one. And, I don't know, there's no point shooting them now. So yeah, their reload time's a bit shit, and they're just... We relied very heavily on the dwellers below there. If we didn't use that, we definitely would have lost. Like, if I was to do that again and just focus on heal magic instead, 100% we would have lost. Because all of that damage was like dwellers below, and that's like, that was like, what, 3 casts? But yeah. We didn't lose any of the Bastiladons, so that's good. I want to have a check to see the exact stat differences between this and Stegodons. Look, Bastiladon Solar Engine, not a bad Doomstack. Is it as good as Stegodons? No, I don't think so. I really can't see any meaningful way that they're actually better, apart from just being cheaper. That's the only way I can think you can justify it. Or you just like magic attack. So I guess if you were going up against Vampire Coast... No, if you go up against Vampire Coast like Luther Harkon and he bloody has 120% magic resistance. Alright, let me just see if we're on... Go to encamp stance. Alright, so this one here, 275 upkeep. Stegodons would be 400. So that is a pretty significant difference in upkeep, for sure. But yeah, we have a look. They do have less armor. It's probably got less leadership because it's, like, lower rank. If we have a look at here... Yeah, it's actually the same leadership. 76, 76. There's 30 armor difference. Got to compare like with like. Speed 40 compared to speed 50. Melee attack 33 as opposed to 24. Melee defense 49 as opposed to 48. So these guys here have 1 higher melee defense. So I guess that's okay. But there's a significant difference of melee attack. Looking at weapon strength, 470 as opposed to 220. So these guys here whack like for twice as hard. Let's have a look at the anti-infantry. 18, and I think this one here was 14. They do only take 2 turns to recruit though, compared to, well, this isn't global, so it's 4 turns here, but in local it'd be 2 turns, as opposed to 15. Base, 101, 179 armor piercing. We look at Stegodons, and they do 336 armor piercing, so it's... Yeah, it's like twice as much. Charge bonus 70 as opposed to charge bonus 34. I don't really care that much about the charge bonus. Ammunition 22, ammunition 18. Range 360. Now that's a big difference there, and that's really important because you can shoot for like 50% longer. Range 360 as opposed to 240. So it's 80 difference. So no, wrong. 120 difference in range. Missile strength 440 as opposed to 459. So a lot of people just look at that now and be like, oh wow, they do more damage. But if we have a look at it, right? Like, the actual numbers there do add up to be higher, but the reload time of 13.6 seconds compared to Stegodon's reload time of... Not the wrong thing. 10.2 seconds. So they shoot faster. Yeah, they definitely shoot faster. So yeah. Alright. I definitely think Stegodons are better. But I don't think these are horrible. Like, they held on okay. I mean, considering what we're up against, it was a miracle we even won that. I would probably rate them 8 out of 10. Like, when I looked at this to begin with, I was going to give them a 7 out of 10. But they performed a little bit better than I expected. I expected to lose that battle, and we didn't. Although, we largely won the battle thanks to the Slan. So Slan needs to get the 10 out of 10 for there. But I've always said the life Slans are amazing anyway, so there's no difference with that. But they did hold a little bit better than I expected. None of them died, so I'm going to give them an extra point than I was going to. They're going to get the 8 out of 10. But I'd say that the regular Stegodon Doomstack is a 9 out of 10, so these are 1 point lower. The only real benefit I can see going Bastiladon over regular Stegodons is just price. If you're really pressed for cash and you need an army right away, I guess getting a Bastiladon Solar Engine Doomstack is totally fine. And I'm fairly sure they're boosted from the exact same thing anyway. Yeah, so you could level it up with the Bastiladons, and if your army ever gets wiped out and your Lord survives, you could, and you're in a better situation, you could just recruit Stegodon Doomstack later down the track, if that's what you really want. So I could see this being viable, but like, I'd only do it if I was like desperate. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the Bastiladon Solar Engine Doomstack. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as Stegodon's, but only by like, only by a small margin. I'm still going to go Stegodon over Bastiladon's. Anyway, that's the end of... Oh, hang on a second. We were looking at this wrong. These are 275 upkeep, but he might have upkeep modifiers. We didn't look like with like. No. No, he's paying 100% for them. So yeah, no, the regular Stegodons are quite significantly more expensive. All right, fair enough. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.